Hello friends, today in this tutorial I will be telling you that how to convert your Google Sheet file into CSV file using Google Apps Script. So this is a demo application that we will be building. So you can see that this is my Google spreadsheet and it contains two columns, name and marks, and it has two records, Gautam, John and 67, 68. I need to convert it into CSV file, and I have made a custom menu item here of export. Here you can see that there is the option of export CSV files. If I hit this option, this will run the Google Apps Script and this will be the dialog box shown to be, that is CSV download dialog. So if I click this OK here, so it will download this CSV file in the attachment. You can see that file3.csv, and if I open my Google Drive folder, one file will be successfully created here. You can see that file.csv. So I have a CSV viewer. Let me just open this file inside my CSV viewer. So this is my application. If I open this file, file3.csv that I have downloaded, if I open this, you will see that the same thing is shown to me. Name, marks, first is Gautam, John, 67, 68. So this is a very simple application that in this we will be looking at how to convert the Google spreadsheet into a CSV file that we can download into our computer using Google Apps Script. So let's get started. For building this, first of all, just go to your Google Drive and create a brand new folder called as whatever you want. I have called it as CSV, and let me just delete this record and start from scratch. Remove this. So first of all, you need to go to Google Sheet. Just type on Google, and the very first link which comes in, click this link. We will be creating a blank sheet. So here, click on go to Google Sheet, and this will be redirected to you the page here. So just create a blank sheet here. So click the blank button here. So create a blank sheet. So this will be the spreadsheet. You can see that. Let me just insert some records here. First field will be name. Second will be marks, let's suppose, and let me have two names, which is Gautam, 60, let's suppose we have 87, and the next record, let's suppose Harshad, and it has 83. So now we have two records here inside the spreadsheet, and now we just need to write our Google Apps Script code. So just go to tools and go to script editor. So this will redirect you to this page here. So here you will be writing your Google Apps Script code. So let me just delete all the code from here and write a brand new function which will be on open. So when you open the spreadsheet, this will execute. So this is a function. So the function name must be same. So you should name this as on open. So this is a standard method. So when you open the spreadsheet, this method will execute on open. So first of all, we just need to get the reference on the spreadsheet. So we can just write spreadsheet app, and we can get the UI by invoking a get a UI method. And inside this, we need to create a menu. So we will be creating a menu here like this by using this method. And here you can just pass any string. Let's suppose I want to have export CSV. So this will be the text shown to the user. And inside the menu, we will be creating an item. So we will be adding the item like this by using this function. So you just need to add a caption or string. Let's suppose export this to CSV like this. And now we just need to provide the function name inside single quotes as well. So let me just close the single quotes here. And here you just need to write the function name which will be responsible once it wants to execute this. So here we will be writing in single quotes the function name that will be responsible. So we will be giving this function as dialog. You can just give any name of your choice. And lastly, we will add this to the UI by invoking this simple method add to UI. That's it. And once again, if I just run this function, first of all, we just need to save this. So sheet to CSV. Okay. And now it will ask for permission. So when you run this for the very first time, so let me just select the function on open here like this. So it will ask for the permission because we are accessing spreadsheet here. So once you run this, so if you run this, you can see that one menu item will be there, export CSV. You can see that this menu item is there, export this to CSV. And now we just need to create a dialog box, this dialog function. We need to create this. So we will be writing this function dialog. So inside this function, guys, we will be loading a HTML form here. For this, we will be declaring a HTML variable here. So we will be using HTML service once again in order to load some HTML. So we will be using create HTML output from file. So create HTML output from file, and here we will be giving it file name to it. Let's suppose we give it as download. And now we just need to create this file. So once we create this file, we will be getting the output. So on the next line, we just need to write here spreadsheet app.getUI dot show model. So basically this is a function here in order to show model dialog boxes. This is a function, and here you just need to pass the HTML which is coming inside our HTML variable. Pass the HTML, and you need to give it a title to the dialog box. So let's suppose I give it here CSV download dialog, like this. Close the single quotes, and now we just need to create this download.html file. So create new HTML and give it a name download.html. And now inside this HTML, guys, we just need to write a very simple HTML. Now in this we will be having a form tag. We need to close this. So inside the form we will be having a simple input which will be type of button, input type button, and the value will be okay. So we will be just asking the user that if you want to download it or not. Just close it, and once the user clicks onto the button, so we will be providing an on-click event handler. So we will be executing this function google.script.run, and we will be invoking this method with success handler. So just type this same because this is a standard function in Google App Script. So once it is successful, it will call this method success handler. So here you just need to pass the method that you will execute in the parentheses. I will be executing execute download. This method I will be creating in the script section, execute download, and also we will be concatenating another method which we will be running here just after this, get file URL. So we will be creating this method inside the Google App Script. So this will get the file URL that you want, and put a semicolon and close the double quotes, and now also close this button. So now this execute download method we will be writing inside the script section. So once you get the URL, you will be downloading it. So in order to download this, it is very simple. Inside the script we will be writing our function execute download, and we will be just be redirecting the user. It will be expecting the URL that of the CSV file, and now we just need to redirect the user. So we can just use window.location.href, and we will be redirecting it to this URL. That's it. So this is the one line of code that is required. So now the HTML file is complete, and now if I run this let me just save this and also save this. So it is running here. If I run this function here, just wait, it is running here. preparing for execution. Let me see, my internet connection is, let me just start the internet connection, sorry. Just wait guys, I'm starting the internet. So it is started here. So now if I run this on open, it is running this. So first of all, it wants to grant the permission. So we will be signing in into our account. So click on the advanced section and go to sheet here. So click on the allow button. So it is preparing for execution. And now if I reload this, so if I click this button, you will see a dialog box coming here. You can see that CSV download dialog. So you will be seeing this dialog box appearing here. And now we just need to write our function. Once we just hit this button, you can see that a button is there inside this form. So we just need to execute this get file URL method. So with success handler, I think that we have made a mistake here. Execute download dot get file URL. So it is why the button was not showing. I think that, let me just rerun once again. If I run this, preparing for execution, if I hit this, the button is not showing guys. So let me just see what is. So this was the original code. So let me just copy this here, copy this to this. So this is my here. So let me just remove this and once again copy. So just pause the video and write this. So it is again containing a input type of button and the value is okay. On click is this. If I save this and now if I run this once again, click this, and now if I reload this, export this to USB. Let me copy this whole code here. We save this. So again rerun this, save also this, save this and run this now. And now if I click this, export this to CSV. So now you can see that this button is there, and now if I click this button, I need to convert this into a CSV file. So for that guys, you just need to just pause the video guys and write this code here. I have updated this code because earlier on the button was not showing. So just pause the video and write this code. And now inside Google Apps Script, now we just need to execute the simple function. Once we hit the this button here, we need to execute this function get file URL. So we will be writing this code inside Google Apps Script. So inside get file URL, so just I will create some space, function get file URL. So first of all, in that guys, we need to give a file name into our CSV file here. So we will be creating a variable of file name, and inside this we just need to give a file name to it, our file. So let me just give it as file.csv. And secondly, we just need to provide the folder ID. of the Google Drive. So on Google Drive you have created a folder here, so right click it on get shareable link. So this will get the shareable link, and now just open this inside your, you can see that it will open this folder inside your Google Drive. So the ID is very simple. This is the ID, you can see that. Copy this ID and here you just need to paste it. So inside double quotes paste the folder ID. So after getting the folder ID, it is very simple. We need to create a simple file here. So we will be declaring a CSV variable. We will be initializing it to nothing, and after that we will be getting the reference to our spreadsheet app dot active sheet. We will get the active sheet here, get active sheet like this, and after that we will be invoking another method which will be, oh sorry, first of all we need to invoke this get active spreadsheet, and then we just need to invoke get active sheet, and then again we just need to get the data inside our cells. So we will be invoking this get data range, and again we just need to once again get the values. For we will be invoking get values here method, get values. So get values, select the second method, and now after this guys we will get the values. So we will be now be running a for each loop here, for each loop, and here we just need to pass a callback function. So this will hold the event object. So inside this we need to append to the CSV variable that we have created. CSV, let me just use a notation, plus is equal to, we will be using e.join, and inside this parentheses we will be writing in double quotes comma, and then we will be concatenating with the new line character. So just write in this new line like this, that's it. So this will construct the CSV file for us. So we will be taking each value inside spreadsheet, and then we will be joining it by comma. So we will be constructing the CSV file like this. After constructing it, we just need to get the URL of the file. So we will be declaring a URL variable, and then we will be using drive app dot get folder by ID. So this is a method we will use, and we will pass the ID of the folder which is there inside the folder variable, and then we just need to create a simple file. We will be using the create file method. We will be using the second method here, or third method. So this takes 3 arguments. First is the name of the file. We have passed the name inside our file name variable. The content will be CSV. It will be holding the CSV content, and the third argument is mem type. So mem type is whatever is the extension. So here we will be giving mem type dot, sorry, this is a constant, mem type dot CSV. So this is a CSV file like this, and now after creating the file we just need to get the download URL also. So we can just invoke a simple method here, dot get download URL. So basically it will return the download URL for us, and after that we will be invoking another method onto this, dot replace, and inside parentheses we will pass this string here inside double quotes. Just pass this question mark e is equal to download, and gd is equal to true. Just pass this, and the second argument put a comma and just write double quotes like this, nothing inside it. So that's it. So this construct the URL, and now we just need to return this URL to our function which is there inside download.html. So this is the code guys. So now this code is complete. If I run this, it is saving the file code, and now it will run this function. So now it will require the permissions because we are using the Google Drive now. So it will be asking for the very first time. So if you're running this application, so if you run this application for the second time, third time, now then it will not ask for it. So just allow the permissions, and now if you go to your spreadsheet, click this option, export this to CSV, it will run the script, and there is a button, click on the OK button, and now it will be downloading this file. You can see that file4.csv. and now if I open this file inside my CSV viewer, if I open this software, if I click on open, let me open the fourth file that we have downloaded. You can see that name marks Gautam 87, Harshad 83. So basically in this tutorial we have seen a very basic example that how to convert your Google spreadsheet application into CSV file using Google Apps Script. So thanks very much for watching this video.